Hey guys, Liza Hudson from ConversionWise here, and today I'm going to do a real quick video on trust icons and whether or not your pages are indeed trustworthy. Okay, so before I run it into the actual content of the day, just a couple of announcements. As always, if you're currently joining us from YouTube and you are not a member of our Facebook group, then you need to just click on the link below this video. This is a completely free group. In here, you're going to find loads of useful tips and tricks. You can come on in, you can get yourself a free audit. It's just a really great place to be part of the community. And like I said, it is a free group to join. Anything and everything to do with conversion design. And of course, guys, if you are joining us from the community and you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure that you click subscribe. Don't forget the notification bell. Every time we drop some fresh content, then you will be the first to know. So this is a super quick video. I said that last time and then it was a little long, but this is a very quick video. So anyone that's followed our content, you know we work to conversion design principles, and there are many. But one of the ones I want to touch on today is trust. And, are your pages trustworthy? It's so incredibly important. It's a competitive market, regardless of what niche you are in. So if you are missing out on some, really, to be perfectly honest with you, obvious trust icons, then I think you are missing a trick. So I'm just going to share a couple of examples and say which ones might be beneficial for you guys. So let's have a look at a homepage. This is Zygo, some guys that we've worked with. And if you guys are running e-commerce, now you'll know that we always talk about 5 key elements above the fold on desktop, which are, of course, your imagery, headline, call to action, social proof, and trust. Just to iterate, guys, on mobile, I would expect to see 3 key elements above the fold, which are your imagery, your headline, and your social proof. And then trust and call to action, I would expect to see within a scroll and a half on your mobile. So anyway, back to the actual trust icons. Now, this is a home page, right? So we're not going to ram the payment icons on the hero section. You might, but in this instance, e-commerce, you probably might not want to have it straight away on the fold. However, you still need to include trust. Now, there are lots of different types, but for example, if you are lucky enough to have a product or something where you hook up to some recognizable icons, obviously in this case, we all know Amazon, we all know YouTube, Spotify, all of these are instantly recognizable, and they help to instill trust from the consumer. So brand icons are really, really powerful. Now, more typically, what I would sort of normally see, because obviously not every product can link to this type of thing, would be something along these lines. So it would be that maybe you guys have been featured somewhere or recommended by, anything like that. Absolutely awesome when it comes to trust. It might be you guys have got BuzzFeed or Forbes or Daily Mail, depending where you are. So these I would expect to see typically where this is, but obviously we're lucky enough to have a double up in terms of trust icons on this particular page. Now, as we go further down, you'll see that they reiterate trust because we've got these nice little, again, recognizable icons. But I just want to take you down to where the sale takes place, or a sale takes place. And here is where you can go in with really traditional and, more to the point, conversion impacting trust icons. And that is, of course, your payment icons. I can't stress enough, whether this is a product page, a sales page, or whatever that flow looks like, a subscription, I don't care if it's e-commerce and you are asking someone for money, you should be presenting your consumers with the trust icons with the payment seals. Now, again, some brands say, no, we're not doing this. Trust me, it's the numbers that speak. And therefore, I highly recommend that you go ahead and make sure that you've got payment icons underneath your calls to action wherever you are asking someone to part with their money, basically. Also, you can use secure SSL, this kind of thing as well. So as we go down, these guys will keep reiterating trust, and it's a good idea to, keep not ramming it home, that's a little bit harsh, but keep reiterating it depending on the length of your page, that you're consistently presenting your consumer with trust. Without it, you will lose sales. You absolutely will lose sales. And for lead generation, you're going to lose leads. So it's really, really important. I've got another example here. Now, this is an extreme example. The reason I've pulled this up is because it shows you the incredible variety of trust icons that you guys can actually utilize. This is a sales page. And again, I've pulled this up because I just wanted to share the different types of trust icons that, are available to you when you're doing e-commerce, when you're doing anything like this. So obviously, safe checkout, refunds, any money back guarantees. Those are great little icons. They don't have to be as vibrant as this. They can be little, they can be, very, very subtly placed, but they are visible to your consumer. Obviously, this is a sales page. It's got some payment icons, which is great. But other things like this, assembled in the USA. Now, maybe you're in Australia, maybe you're in a different country, maybe you're in the UK, wherever you might be. Like if people trust goods from their own location, homegrown, homemade, right? So by shouting that out and displaying that as a little trust icon, it's a selling point and a trustworthy point. So highly recommend that if you've got something that's homegrown, homemade, then you actually display that to the consumer as a trust icon. Obviously, you can see we've got some lifetime guarantees, and then there's recommended by again. So we've got that kind of newsworthy magazine. So, you've got that. So, these are all the different types. I mean, this one literally encapsulates it all within a hero section, but obviously you can space these out, make sure that they're displayed, but they must be on your page. Now, like I said, this is not going to be a long video. The reason that I've done this video is because when I audit a lot of pages, I'm seeing loads that just do not have any trust icons, and people come to me wondering why they're not converting. Now, also think about your ticket price, right? If you're selling something for, I don't know, $2.99, but that's dollars, pounds, whatever, people are less hesitant in spending that amount of money, right? It's, it's a win. I might do it. I might lose it. Who cares, right? So when you're starting to increase your ticket value, I think you really need to hone in even more on your trust factor. It becomes about, there's other ways of doing trust as well, like some kind of user generating content can kind of feed into that, but today we are specifically talking about icons. So it's really important that I feel that this purchase is going to be safe. So that's just one of the reasons I wanted to pull it out, because I keep seeing pages without any trust icons and it's driving me crazy. This is an example of a lead generation. So again, lead generation pages, we've got, this is typically speaking a data transaction, right? There's no money taking place, but you are asking me for my information, and I want to know that my information is secure. So again, above the fold, we're going to have the trust icons. You can have those within your banner, and here obviously we've got some very recognizable brands within the UK. Now it might be for lead gen in America. Maybe you guys have got like the Better Business Bureau. Those icons are absolutely awesome. So just think about any accreditations you've got, any companies you've worked with, anything where there is a recognizable icon to the masses or to people around you is going to help to instill trust and help your consumer to take that action. So anyway, like I said, this is super quick. The key thing, guys, is to remember to include trust above the fold on your desktop. So ideally, we're going to want to see it, within the 5 key elements. On mobile, I'd expect to see it within a scroll and a half. And of course, ecom, please don't forget your payment icons. Anyway, guys, don't forget to join the community. Check out the rest of the videos on our YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you on